I was here last time.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, guys. There's a cat below me. Like, reach down to move my chair, and I hit a cat. A surprise cat. Didn't know there was a cat behind me. What was that?
You just grab cat instead of chair.
Yeah, I literally grabbed cat instead of chair. Come here, Moss. Come on. You want to be famous? Come here.
Which one is this? Is it Simon?
No, it's Moss. There he is. Hi, Moss.
Oh, hello, precious meow.
Yeah, he likes being up here. He's the furriest of the three, and I'm wearing a black shirt, so this is a terrible idea. I know. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for ripping up my pants on your way out. Awful little devil.
He's like, that's my gift to you, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I hear you. They do too. Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, did I fuck that up? No, I didn't. Hold on. Wait. There we go. Had to do the thing. What?
I said, oh, I see it.
Yeah. We're live. We're here. Episode 5 called The Ballad of the Lake Swan. Before every game, I Google Western movies to come up with like a title for the episode. Like the first couple I knew, you know, because I was mostly just doing. I can't think of the name of the series, the Clint Eastwood ones, like for a few dollars more, the Sergio Leone. I can't think of the series, what it's called.
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah, that's one of them. There's 3. But that, you know, we ran out of those because we have more episodes. So now this, as I was Googling, I noticed there's a lot of Westerns that are the Ballad of blank. So we are the Ballad of the Lake Swan, which, if you remember correctly, is a noble ? Somebody who claims their royalty, claims to be rich, and was like a weird. I don't know if I described them. I meant to go back and watch the episode, and I didn't have time. Because like I remember picturing them as like kind of scruffy now from having been in, you know, a prison planet for a while, and very like a little sickly, skinny, right, and like a little dweeby in the way like they talk and they move and everything. The party was just kind of scampering from area to area, like chasing the lake swan, as the lake swan was like, oh, we got to get out of here, and then he was like giving you bits of information about the world, right, as you moved from location to location. And then if I remember correctly, the episode ended when distracted, right, called away by some unseen force or sound, Josh's character Harkon stopped and went in through a what to everyone else was either a locked or welded shut door.
That is correct.
Yeah.
No idea where he went.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Devin, I forgot your character's name. I apologize.
My name is
Rifle?
Ryfon.
Yeah, Ryfon sounds right. Are you like continuing to stick it out and try and figure out where he went, or are you just like, because they're calling for you, you know what I mean? So do you just like, okay, I guess he's where he is, and keep going?
Yeah, I mean, he just like disappeared.
Yeah.
He's also magic.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I got to go help the other people. He can fight, sort of. So that's
Okay.
That's his deal.
Sure. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the overlay finished, dialed in.
Fine. That's fine.
Gotta make sure everybody sees all the cool map we have for this one.
It is a very cool map.
Probably a little too large for our purposes, though, huh?
Maybe.
Don't need that. Josh is going to be the dice roller tonight. Ethan's never coming back, so we're just forever stealing him into a mini map. You know, just normal things.
The usual.
Somebody roll a die. I just want to see if I dialed it in more or less correctly. Yes, thank you. Not too bad. Okay. All right, we're up.
Nice roll, Shane.
Yeah, this is an incredible roll. Look at that.
Good
Totally succeeded.
one to get out of the way.
Yeah,
All
we're trying to
right.
get above the number, right?
The higher the better.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, there's that one. Hold on, I gotta trigger a bunch of the bot things. Yeah. Alright. That's all I remember right now. Been long enough, my brain stopped working. Hey, let's go around the table. Introduce yourself and your character real quick, and we'll get into the game. Shane, would you like to start us off?
Oh, all right.
Thanks, Shane.
Hi. I am Shane. I did the wonderful art, the portraits for all the characters. I am playing Deca Zarid, and I am terrible in combat. But I run in to help my friend. Gesture to friend.
Oh, that's me. I'm playing Raifan Fehana, a Elven Astral Templar, which is basically a super soldier guy. I handle all the combat because everyone else is bad at it. I recently acquired a very special weapon. I have an LMG, and it allowed me to save the party when we got into our one encounter that would have killed everybody last game. So,
True.
And I leave this the last Jedi.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Riley. I play an elderly Aslan. I don't know how to pronounce it too well, but
Sounds right.
Lizard guy.
yeah, it's pretty much a antisocial daddy issue lizard. He just wants to make Papa Metatron proud. Book smart. And he loves tinkering around with electronics, and apparently is a really good hacker. Super lucky in that department.
And last but certainly not least, I am a friend. I changed my computer layout between the last time we played, and I am never going to look at this camera. It's over here, not there, and it's throwing me off. So, just wanted to show off the profile, you know what I'm saying? The powerful chins, the hawk-like nose. Okay, so in our world, in our version of Dark Astral, which I triggered the thing for here a minute ago, we're there's, it's not that there's two worlds, that's a little inaccurate, but basically it's a lot like Deep Space Nine in that like there is a wormhole that takes you to somewhere else, and things are very different there. And almost all of the game has taken place through that wormhole. Theoretically, the party came from the other side. They went through on an exploration mission like 25 years ago or something like that, right? Because it was like 24 years like after you all died that you got resurrected by Metatron.
Yep.
The experiment was a failure. The ship was attacked by this hippocampus looking dude in the corner here on my screen. Hold on, I'll point to it. There we go. Hey, camera orientation. That Shane drew. Thank you, Shane.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, like the art there, it's holding the ship. It's like gonna eat it or something. It's like a little tugboat. The party then had like a choice, where they could like serve Metatron, this awful, evil space demon, or they could die. Well, they're dying either way, but then they could stay dead and then nothing would happen. And most of them chose, some version of life over any version of death. And now here they are exacting their revenge on the party members and the former crewmates that did not die to Metatron and also did not have to make a deal with the devil to survive. So far, they have tracked down the intern and killed her, and the Mushroom King ambassador and killed him by way of burning down his method of travel, shall we say. Now the third person they tracked down was actually a prisoner on the ship, and they didn't actually kill him. Someone else did. Maybe somebody with the same name as him, or a very similar name. But anyways, he was dead, and that was convenient for them. So what brought y'all to the prison here on Charge?
We were brought here because Josh had a vision, and hold on.
The mushrooms in our blood told us we had to come.
Dax got a call on his magic flying skull that said, "Hey, show up."
Yeah, that was when you were much closer, to be clear, but it did happen.
Yeah, but that was the guarantee that we're going down.
Yeah,
as opposed to the pretty sure.
Right. The mushroom said it is not really a great reason to do anything.
We just needed a second push.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem like
pretty alright, guys.
pretty alright,
Sang a song.
guys.
It was nice.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, and then funny enough, right? So the Lake Swan, do you remember what he promised you?
Money?
I know. Yeah, he's just saying like he's very rich.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even.
You know that I also asked for a breathing apparatus, so if we go like out into space, we don't have to hold our breath.
Right. As I say, I don't know that there was explicitly anything, but there was implicitly money, right? Because he was like, "Oh, I'm super rich."
Right.
I definitely remembered that
Basically
part.
said he could get us whatever we want.
Yeah. That seems about right. Okay.
Pretty vague.
Pretty vague. So you're running. You're running and you're running. And excuse me. Oh, the only other thing that's worth mentioning as we kind of get into this, you've heard reference to both the Brave and the Stages system or program while you've been here. Charche so far is a very weird prison planet. Haven't seen a lot in the way of guards, although you have seen some weird rat people with little pokey man catcher sticks.
We also saw the AI that said only this guy pretending to be the prisoner can enter.
Yeah, the AI was a lot of fun too.
Definitely pissed it off.
Right. Yeah, so the whole system turned red. You're running away with
Swan?
Yeah, the Lake Swan.
He had a real name, but I forgot it.
His Lawrence. Yeah, so he he hooks another corner, he skids around, and he's also he is a swan. Forgot about that. It's fun.
Oh, I also vaguely remember Lawrence telling us, "Don't let Arson know we're here in the prison."
Right.
So avoid him at all costs.
Yeah, that was the sort of stuff he was teaching you about the world as you were running really quickly. Yeah, so you... Huh?
Oh no, I just said yeah.
Yeah, so you functionally run off screen, right? And we just cut, or like intro music would play, and right, Dark Astral, right? The Sixers, right? And then blah 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 blah. Episode title, the Ballad of the Lake Swan, and then you come back to, you're sitting at two, like it's the size of a prison room, right? And he knocked through one of the walls, or he hired someone to, right? So he's got like a double wide suite, and he's put a tarp around like the toilet that's in the wall, right? So he's got a little privacy, but it's just still very much a prison cell. And
it is the fanciest prison cell we've ever seen.
It is the fanciest prison cell you've ever seen. Is he's sort of just sitting there looking at you, and he's like, okay, so all right, I got you out of that one. Breathing apparatus. Yeah, breathing apparatus. And then we can walk back to your ship, right?
Yes. We can walk back to our ship. Excuse me for a moment. I need to make a call on my phone.
Yeah, he nods. He says, okay, good. Because my boarding pass is, He looks around. He's like, it's only good for 4. Don't tell my any points. And there's like some, little guy. Oh, stop that. There's a little guy in the cell across the hallway, like tabulating something, right? He's on like a weird archaic looking keyboard. It's like spitting out some ribbons right from both sides, and he like turns and he like ticks a couple things on an abacus, and he goes back to typing. He's like, don't tell him. Can't make a deal for everybody.
Is that your assistant?
Yeah.
Why would we tell him? Is he important?
What?
I said,
why would we tell him? Is he important?
No, I just like, there's 3 of you and one of me, and the boarding pass is only good for 4. So unless one of you wants to stay in prison forever.
Why do we need a boarding pass?
That's just how the prison works, man.
Our ship.
No, that's not how it works. There's no guests.
What?
There's no guests here. There's no like, you don't get like a day pass. You're here for life. Currency, like, that's why I'm rich. Like, I have a boarding pass that's really rare, but it'll only get 4 people off.
Yeah, but
Prison boarding pass just allows you to leave. You just hand it to them, and they let 4 people walk out of their prison. That doesn't seem like a good prison structure.
Yeah, well, the boarding passes are like really, like a prisoner shouldn't have one. I just managed to get my hands on it. Here's the thing: what good's a boarding pass without a ship? I don't have a ship, so it didn't do anything. But I knew. I kept dialing numbers. I knew somebody would come. I knew somebody would want to help me. The Lake Swan, after all.
Yeah.
The Lake Swan.
Yeah.
How did you get that name?
That's my official title. Like the Duke of Cumberland and the Earl of Sandwich. Like I'm the Lake Swan.
So you're the Lake of Swan.
No, just like the Lake Swan. It's just how my planet works, man.
What planet is that?
Come on, man.
You're making me look things up.
Oh, Moss. Ow. Fucking bastard.
All right, I know it's a touchy subject. I'm locked up here and all.
No, this fucking cat just destroyed my leg. They're
You
killing
wonder
me
what
today.
would happen if it puts claws inside leg
Yeah.
and found out,
Yeah.
and then we'll promptly forget and
Yeah.
try it again later.
I'm honestly impressed with him that he made that jump, because kind of chunky.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
That chunky boy.
He's the biggest of the 3. He's also just doing a blep a minute ago. Just like,
Yeah.
all right, hold on. I got like a million planets to pull from. I just like didn't have the map up, because this is like a side game, not the main game.
Yeah. While you're finding that out, I will inform him that, like, I came in under a fake name.
Yeah.
And then, like, she said that only I can come in. But then the other 3 people just walked in. So why would it not allow us just to walk out?
Yeah, well, it tracks everybody. So the thing you have to understand is, again, like, no one is supposed to be on this planet unless they're a prisoner. It doesn't take visitors. It doesn't. Even the staff is prisoners. They're just like either reformed or still carrying out a sentence, or
Okay.
if you're
All
born
right.
if you're born here, you're a prisoner.
Just like Australia. Okay. Well, in that case, we will help you get out of here. We have a ship, and there are 4 of us total.
Yeah, he nods.
There were 5 of us. We'll figure that out later. But there is an important question I need to ask. And then I hand him a data pad.
Yeah.
Just a list of names. And I say, do you know any of these people on this list?
Who are you looking for? Like, what's the list of names? The stuff from the ship?
The list of names that people were supposed to kill.
Yeah.
Please.
What's that?
Like, I don't think you actually gave us the list, or my notes are just gone. Because I'm on a different computer.
Yeah, I think I probably just made reference to it.
Okay.
Yeah. How many people did we kill? We killed 3, right?
Yeah.
This is game 4, so 3. Well,
3 are dead.
Technically 2.
Technically 2. We were supposed to kill 6, so we got 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he nods and he just sort of like taps the sheet, and calls out. He says, "Hey, Toad." The little guy turns and looks up. He says, come here, look at this." Comes over and looks. Says, "We know some of them, don't we?" And Toad, wide mouth, short, kind of cropped hair. Looks like a little bit of a tattoo popping out underneath it, right? But like that the hair's grown over it. And he nods. And he says, well, "That's the chef. I think he died." And he points, and that's Hernicle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Hernicle was murdered. Not by us. I have to specify.
No, like,
That's the truth.
no, Hernicle. No, you like aged it out.
He aged out.
Yeah.
But you can't leave.
No, like, he punched a ticket.
This place makes no sense.
Oh, like he croaked.
But,
Get
I
it?
mean, you said it. I was going to say that's offensive, but you said it.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Well, there were 2 of them, like a clone, and then I guess him.
That makes sense. So he's going on and on about how somebody with his name stole his arm. I just assumed he, was talking in the third person. He hadn't gotten over it.
Okay. So where's the chef?
Kitchen.
Where's the kitchen?
That makes sense.
Kitchen.
Is the chef Chef and Hernicle? Those are the only 2 on the list that you know, correct?
Yeah, and Toad nods.
Okay. I like pat my stomach a little bit. I'm like, well, I'm kind of hungry, so let's go see the shop. And then I look at my two remaining party members and I'm like, I nod like, you guys seem hungry too. It was kind of a rough entry.
Mm.
No one's agreeing with me.
Yeah,
It was
nobody's
very
hungry.
easy. We just walked.
Yeah, nobody's hungry.
I mean,
We walked for a while. Let's go get food.
Yeah.
I mean, we got turned into goo. I don't know what you're
The lake swan just kind of tails after you a little bit. Like he waits until you're out of view and earshot of Toad, and he's like, actually, like it's a really good cover story. Because I will need food. I'm gonna, it's not that the food here is like great and everything. It's just like I am kind of used to it. So like I got in particular, like Ormar is pretty good. So he's got, but like, and he looks, he's like, we can't bring him with us unless one of you wants to stay here.
No, we're just. Wait, did you say Omar?
Ormar.
Ormar.
No, we just got business with the chef. We're not bringing him with us.
Yeah, we go way back. Just gotta see him real quick. Also get some food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gives you a thumbs up, and he sort of like half runs back to his, bachelor pad.
Yeah, that's
Is that who? Did you know Ormar? Ormar Cad?
Or is that you asking me, or is that the guy asking me?
Yeah, that's me asking. Because I know you either knew Darod or Kyoke, I think, right? The weapons experts?
Yeah, I knew the hand-to-hand guy. And I broke even with him.
Yeah, Darod.
Yeah.
And then Shane, quote unquote, knew Moltkar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you never actually ran into the janitorial slug, did you? You just heard reference to him.
Yeah, we just heard someone talking about the slug.
Yeah.
The slug. We gotta get some salt.
I mean, we're going to the cafeteria or whatever, kitchen.
Kitchen.
Some salt. Yeah.
Right. So you are in a dangerous area. How are you planning on getting to the cafeteria without either getting detected by the AI system or tracked down by the guards?
Can we just flash the boarding pass?
Oh, well, you don't have it. That's still with what's his face.
Yeah,
But
he's not going to give up his bargaining chip that easy.
Well, yeah, but it's for 4 people.
Right, but it gets you off planet.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give up his leave
I don't
planet thing.
Where is the cafeteria here? The kitchen?
I don't think it's on this map.
Okay.
Is there?
Since I'm really good at stealth, I suggest I put a cloth over my head and cover my mouth so they can only see that. And that will make me invisible. But this is not the person I wanted.
We'll just say it's right here in the multi-perp. Wow, that doesn't stick out.
I wanted to see if any of these prisoners have like something in common. Like, are they all wearing the same garb or tattooed or whatever marks them as prisoners?
Yeah, I mean that's probably the other thing you've noticed is just there's not that many people here, for one reason or another.
Is there like any kind of terminal we can access that we could try and like hack to turn off the cameras?
Sure.
Attempt it. My educated friends.
Education. That's what we were using for hacking. Here it is. Got any modifiers?
I think it's straight right now. There's some danger, but you're not like getting actively attacked.
I did it.
Nice.
I
Okay.
barely succeeded.
All right, let me pull up some options for you here. So the first thing that you get, the first of many files that kind of floods past you, is reports of prisoners that tried escaping, and the AI hired some mercenaries by the name of the Huntsmen to track them down.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
The next is a series of like the latest wave of like supplies that showed up. And then like the email is attached, what are you doing with all this? And then like a lot of question marks.
Does it like say what kind of supplies, or is it just like we got supplies?
You'd have to go in there and start digging it up. And then it has prisoner like manifest basically, as well as just like the general building like security and like Overwatch.
What if quick remove all prisoners from the prisoner manifest? This prison has no prisoners.
You're just gonna delete the prisoner manifest?
Oh no.
I feel like that might cause more problems than it'll solve. But
do you ask the group?
yeah, I'll point out and be like, hey, this is what I found when I use my good hacking skills as opposed to my normal hacking skills.
Deleting the prisoner manifest. That would mean that nobody in here is supposed to be in here. And
chaos.
I mean, the computer might try and kill everybody.
Yeah, but then it's not killing specifically us.
Which is a pro. I need to specify that's in the pro category.
Is there a manifest for the security?
We just learned that the security is also prisoners.
Oh. Well,
yeah, I mean,
then there'd be no security either.
They're either prisoners or former prisoners.
Yeah, I mean, you could go into it and start poking around if you wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Can you give us administrative capacity?
I don't.
Give us like ranks, like general of the army.
You could
general of army.
Yeah, you could type anything you want into the thing. You're not sure that it would do anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete the prisoner manifest and try and get rid of all prisoner names. See what happens. Nothing worse than what we're already in.
No security.
Yeah. So you just look back and forth and beep beep beep, and the shipping or the prisoner manifest gone.
Yeah, we don't need that.
We don't. That's true.
I want to look at the shipping manifest to see if there's anything useful in there for us.
Sure. So yeah, basically it just says, like it has a date that you would understand to have been like fairly recently, right? It would have a lot of like, basic freeze dried, beans and boil and bag foods and everything. And then it just says like, per your special order, what are you doing with all this, right? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And it has so it has 5.35 kilograms of hydrogen, 42.6 kilograms of oxygen, 11.2 of carbon, 3.2 liters of ammonia, 1.85 kilograms of nitrogen, 400 grams of hydrogen, 1.27 kilograms of lime, and it just keeps going on from there. It's got saltpeter, right? Potassium, phosphorus, salt.
This is a bomb.
Yeah, this is a bomb.
Yeah.
My character doesn't know that, but I, as
Do
a
you
person,
inform-
understand like this can be a bomb.
You informed me because I know what a bomb is.
I'll be like, what the fuck? Why does this person eat so much saltpeter and ammonia?
What?
And
Where is it?
Shipping and receiving.
Yeah, he's right.
That's a bomb. We should go there.
Yeah.
We should get the bomb to blow up the slug. Don't tell me you don't want to see it happen.
We should get the bomb to blow up the computer.
A salt bomb.
Salt
You
bomb.
need salt.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down.
All
I'm
right.
down for going to the bomb.
Set us up the bomb.
All right, so you want?
I want to go to the kitchen first.
Yeah, I was gonna say kitchen, or you want to pivot toward
That's an old school name.
Yeah,
kitchen, or you want to pivot towards the bomb?
I want to do the kitchen because that'll be real quick. Walk in, deal with the kitchen stuff we have to do. Grab salt for adding to the bomb.
Sure. You okay? So Devin, did you roll your stealth yet?
Oh, no.
Show us how stealthy you are with a thin piece of cloth covering your face.
Mhm.
They won't notice me if I do this.
Really stealth. Oh, I'm actually not bad at stealth. What kind of modifier am I getting?
It's just straight right now.
Did it roll? There it is.
Oh, you did
Nailed
real
it.
good.
Nice. Okay. So you lead the group kind of quietly and cautiously through these hallways. I think that you just sort of treat it, like a door breach, right? There's hostile enemies all around you. You just sort of slowly clearing, layer after layer, and you get them where they need to be. So as you start to round that corner, or you peek in, or you use a mirror or whatever, there are 3 people seated at a table, kind of talking quietly. The red emergency floodlights are still on everywhere, and you can definitely hear somebody, like unmistakable noises of someone cooking something, right? Like the flash of fire and oil, and right, like a pot or pan clinking, and right, just somebody's doing something in there.
Hey, Devin,
Yes.
don't eat on camera.
Oh, sorry.
It's rude. That's why we go to break when we went to eat.
Yeah, you gotta lean. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They never know.
These people are just regular people?
I don't think you've really looked at them yet. You just know they're there.
I'll eyeball them. See if they look like regular prisoners or like security prisoners.
Sure. All right. Your scrutinize or whatever.
Any modifiers?
I'll give you +10. They don't know you're there.
Okay. Nailed it again.
Okay. Yeah, so the people seated there are definitely guards of some kind. Now that you're sort of, taking your time and looking at them real cautiously, these ones are less rat-like than the other ones, although you can see the unmistakable signs of someone being turned into a rat slowly. Right? The elongation of the face and the snout, and the whiskers kind of appearing there. And the ears seem as though they're like shifting up on the head, kind of turning size or shape. Something weird happens here, that's for sure.
Let's transform our prisoners into rats.
This is kind of weird. I will report that information to my 2 companions. and I will say, how do we want to do this? Think we could just roll on in there and they won't do anything, or do you want me to? And I like gesture to my gun and I go,
Gun can be plan B. There's always a chance that we can just talk our way through things.
Oh, I feel like if you stride in there with enough confidence, like you belong, you can get away with it.
Yeah, we'll walk in, we'll be like, hey, we're here for food. And then if they draw their weapons, we kill them all. And by we, I mean you. Me and him, we don't do fighting.
and you have guns, I gave you one.
I do have pistol.
You should use a gun.
Have I fired a gun? I don't know if I fired a gun in my life.
Isn't your dad like a general, an admiral? He didn't show you.
Flashback to Dax's father, like hitting him with a belt because he was too afraid to pull the trigger.
At the gun range, and he's like, "Just point the gun, man. It's the least you can do."
What a tragedy! All right, yeah, let's go with Deca's plan of just be confident. Roll on in.
All right, I'm gonna walk in first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look around for like foodstuffs.
Yeah, Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look around for foodstuffs and then just like walk over to grab some.
Yeah, now certainly there's like, this place isn't being like super well kept up on. There's a little bit of like old stuff kicking around, like, crusts of bread, questionable potato chips or something, But the three at the table definitely seem to be either sharing a meal or whatever. Kind of in front of them is like a big, not a big pot of soup, but right, like someone has brought out a thing of soup, and then they've all got like really small bowls that look like very like one of them is definitely a helmet. And they're just sort of like huddled around it, like ladling food into it, eating that. And then is it just there's what, Dax and Deca?
Yeah,
I remember that right?
Yeah.
I'm Deca. He is Dax.
Yeah. So is it just Deca in there?
I definitely walked in first.
I will wait to see their reaction, and if they go and try and harass him, I would have given them a signal so I could start shooting.
My signal is shoot gun.
Okay.
Shoot him.
Yeah. So Chef Cad. Sorry. What?
I was just gonna say Dax does anything except exude confidence, so Dax is not going to go in there and portray confidence.
Yeah, Chef Cad like comes out from behind the kitchen and he's got like some sort of like meat pile on a tray, and then like a loaf of bread under his arm, right? And so he just sort of stops and looks as he gets pretty close to the table. He just looks at you, Deca. And nobody says anything. Like they're eating or like trying to, and they stop and they look at him because he was the one moving, and then they turn and look at you and just, I would say 4 sets of eyes, but one of the guys has an eye patch. So 7 eyes look at you.
I give like one of those half nods,
Yeah.
and I just like go to grab something, not from their soup thing, but something that's just like out that I can bite on and be like, hey.
Sure, some of the questionable potato chips.
Yeah, I just grabbed some of the questionable potato chips.
Okay.
Hey, Chef Man.
Yeah, there's a roll here. But go ahead and say your piece.
Like, hey, Chef Man. I gotta talk to you about something. It's very important.
Yeah.
You think we can step out and talk for a moment?
So 2 questions. One, What do you have? Do we have cool as a skill in this? I feel like I remember that. Maybe presence.
We got fellowship,
Resolve, charm,
Charm.
guile.
Yeah, any of those would be fine, but you're definitely gonna have to roll.
handle animal, maybe.
You said resolve is fine.
Yeah, resolve's fine.
All right, that's my best one, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, I rolled a 12. That
Damn.
didn't matter which one I picked.
Yeah, you just fucking walking in with confidence you did not earn, eating potato chips that taste very, very stale.
Like,
and not like
I'm
any
eating them and
potato-
going, "Oh, this was a mistake."
Yeah, your stomach's
I
already
shouldn't
like
have put this in my mouth.
They're so old, they just mush, they don't crunch.
God.
It's only green potato chips. They
Yeah.
somehow got only green.
Oh yeah, now with more green. And yeah, he just so when Deca joined the puddle jumper, like, you know, how long was he there? Was he brand new when it went on the mission? Had he worked with Zydao at all before?
I think he might have worked like a little bit, but like not really anything that could be considered of importance. More like this is a contractor we hired to do something, and then being on the puddle jumper was the first like, all right, you are officially working with us, not as a contractor.
Okay, so the odds of Chef Cad recognizing you are pretty low. That's what I'm hearing, because you didn't really have much exposure with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he just sort of looks at you and he says, well, if it's all the same to you, that light going off, like having my conversations right here. And he knocks on the table, and all the weird rat guards, you know, get up. Don't do anything, but they get up.
Can I see like the rat guards? They got weapons on them.
One of them has a gun. The other two have like the like weird bitey stick truncheons, right, at their side or kind of seated next to them at the table. So nobody's got anything like drawn yet.
Based on what he said, I assume he ain't gonna be leaving, and the guards are just gonna be staying here until our conversation's done.
That's what it looks like.
All right. I'm gonna like, I'm gonna ask him like, so I'm thinking there ain't a chance that I can convince you to talk in private, eh?
Yeah, I mean he'll kind of squint his eyes. Says, "What about?"
About something that happened, about 20 years ago.
Yeah, and his eyebrows kind of raise, and they say, "Oh, you mean what got me in here?"
Mm-hmm.
Nods, says, "Yeah, Hernicle and I talked about that quite a bit, didn't we?" And the guards sort of chuckle.
I don't get it. Like, just, my guy's like, yeah.
Hernicle.
Was that a no to a private conversation?
You don't have any guns on you, do you?
I do have a pistol on me.
Okay. Is it like hidden away?
It would probably be just like on my hip.
Yeah.
It's not hidden, but it's clearly very rarely drawn.
Yeah, I mean, I think he points and he says, "Oh, you put that aside, and I guess you can come back into the kitchen with me."
Okay. I'm going to walk to the door that I entered through and just kind of like toss the gun out through the door and be like, it's very visibly not in the room anymore.
Okay.
But also my teammates can see me throwing the gun out.
Right. And that's when Ryfon's like, that's kind of like him saying the word gun.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, like, I feel like I
Yeah.
could hear the. Could we hear the conversation?
Yeah. It's pretty
Okay.
quiet in there.
Okay. I will fight my urge to murder everybody, and I will allow him to go back into the kitchen and get stabbed to death.
It's perfect.
Yeah, so Chef Cad goes into the back. The three guards like continue, like they resume eating, right? But just you can tell everybody's watching you.
Can I? Does Dax still have his skull thing with him? And can I send messages to the skull?
Yeah, as long as you have a way to communicate with it yourself.
Because I do have.
You have a data pad or a phone or a.
I got like a phone equivalent.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Send me a skelly text.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's
I will follow
it's a
him.
dead drop.
Yeah.
I worked
I'll
very hard
follow
on that.
into the kitchen.
Okay.
Like away from the prying eyes of the guards.
Yeah, so he's got
Scream if you get stabbed.
yeah, so or Marcad, he's rolled up his sleeves at this point, and you can see numerous tattoos, right, done in like the quintessential blue ink, right, and they're like poke tattoos. Someone just sat there hitting him with a needle and dipping it in whatever they had available. He's definitely got at least one brand that marks him as a criminal. Probably some sort of like Grand Theft Starship. Sounds badass. He's in like otherwise like the chef's, like that white outfit, right, with little buttons and everything. He's got a little black cap on.
Cool. All right. Now that we're in the kitchen, I'm just gonna like walk around and like pick up stuff and just like look at it and put it down while I'm talking.
Okay.
Like
Like a knife.
not a knife. I don't want to pick up anything that would be like, oh, he's grabbing a weapon, he's gonna attack me.
Okay.
But I do want to like pick up stuff. And I'm gonna say to the chef man that you're not the only one who survived that that incident. There were a few others. I've been informed that one other was sent here with you, but he died a while back. So
yeah, and
like,
he nods. He says, "Yeah, we were the unconnected ones." Bernetta and Juliet, I think. Yeah, Juliet. Bernetta, Juliet. They had something to fall back on. Same for security. Medic. The missionary. Oh, they threw prisoner. The janitor. Yeah. The chef.
Unfortunate. But it appears, despite this bad situation, you've met a stroke of luck. For those who haven't been thrown in here, have all been murdered.
Are you
Are you here for me?
No, I want it to be like I'm here to inform you that someone is coming, but it isn't me.
Yeah, I was just
try and get his trust.
Sure. So go ahead and roll deception, because that was my question. Is like, is this just you being a badass before you kill him? But no, you're saying
true.
I'm trying to
Like, I'm not here to kill you.
I'm not gonna kill him. I put him to.
Sure.
Rifon is
Sure.
here to kill you.
Sure, I'll
Like,
give you.
I want to get his
Yeah.
trust and try and be like, hey, we have a way to get you off this planet, which is technically true, but
I'll give you
we're
a
not
plus.
going to do
I'll give
that.
you a +10 for this because your argument is I'm gonna let Devin kill him, but he's suspicious.
What? Huh.
Get,
Which
Ooh.
skill is
I got a
deception?
hint. I got a tip.
Counterfeit?
Tell them about the boarding pass.
Let's see. Hold on. I have to look at all these skills and see which one is deception or the close to.
Guile.
Guile?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just like Street Fighter.
I did it with the +10 and also
Nice.
without the +10.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So
Jamie's
he.
killing it today.
Yeah. He raises his eyebrow and he says, "So you broke into a prison. Tell somebody you don't know that everyone who fucked him over 20 years ago is getting murdered." Because, boy, if I didn't know any better, I'd assume you're the one killing him.
You see, the thing, I ain't killing you.
You're right. The guy's like, I get that.
Look, I understand your wariness, but my question is, why would they be doing this? I think something happened back there that they want to keep silent, so they're coming after the survivors. And you are the last survivor,
Yeah.
as far as I am aware.
He nods and he says, I've been thinking about that a long time. Why a few of us, only a few of us got away. Why of those few, most of us were tossed to the wolves, the penitentiary or judicial system. The rest were told to hide. Oh yeah, I've kept in contact. Colrag, he sent me a message once. Like I said, that slug. Yeah, they couldn't tell him apart. He got out. He laughs. This is good old dirt bike. He shakes his head. He says, way I see it, everybody on that ship but me made a deal with the devil.
Whoa.
Well, that's quite something.
And so I want, you're the only one who's heard this right now, so you're going to need to make a resolve test. And you're going to tell me how difficult this is. Because he just said there's people who had to deal with the same thing you did that also haven't suffered for 20 years and aren't condemned to be murderers, right? Do you believe him? Does it sound like it could be true? Or do you think that he's just some weird guy making up a story to fit the way he survived?
I would believe to an extent that people lived. Not like I do know that our gunner man here, Rifon, helped people get to the escape ship.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that some people got out that weren't on our list, but I believe that like while they were leaving, they were like hit by Metatron and like incapacitated in some way. Like they can't do things anymore.
Okay.
Like, oh, this person, they've been like disabled in some way.
Gotcha. Okay. So like, you think he's putting more on this than there actually is?
Yeah, I think he's like thinking they got away scot-free, and my character believes that sure they might have gotten out, but they're incapable of doing things.
Okay. All right. So sounds like it's either what -10 or a straight roll.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the -10.
Okay. No trouble.
Arrow
Nice.
Shane is on a roll.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
The
you don't
trophy.
even. So I mean that works really well for you because if you'd started to panic, you might have pieced together that there's more to you, right, than he thinks there is. Yeah. So he nods and he shakes his head. He's like, Yeah, that's what everybody says. They don't even believe I saw a demon. They just think I'm some guy who murdered a bunch of people, and now I'm doing time.
Well, I'm here to help you. I have a way to get you out, and I need your knowledge to help finish this case. So,
Yeah, so there we go. So he narrows his eyes and says, I was just getting to wondering why you're here and why you want me. So will the insurance companies finally decide they're sick of paying out the survivors?
quite contrary, my friend. I wish to know what happened in truth and to make those who are actually at fault suffer. And as far as I'm aware, you didn't do anything. Which is a double thing, because as far as my character believes, he didn't do anything to help those. And is getting punished for that.
Sure. Yeah, he nods. He says, well, you're looking for those fucking magic men. The navigator. Juliet herself. She's the one that pushed us.
I'll give a little smile at that and be like, well then, would you like to take my assistance and get out of here? And then you can help me find them.
Yeah, so he goes and gets like a travel kit for his knives, right? Like rolls out, like it's not a bedroll, but you know what I mean, like that style. Like begins tucking a couple things away, right? Goes and grabs a couple spices, puts them in a little bag, and then he comes back out with like 2 or 3 like small sandwiches hanging out of his mouth, a 6-pack of beer, right? And he's like, "Let's go."
All right. And
Okay.
I will lead the way out.
Yeah. And so he walks, he like puts the stuff in his hand, he's like, hey, go fucking crazy in that kitchen, I don't give a shit anymore. And he just keeps following you.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna walk out of the door to the kitchen area and just like pick up my gun and reattach it to my hip,
Right.
and just kind of wave my teammates to like walk down the hall. I want to go somewhere that's towards like the exit, but not near people, so we can do it silently.
I honestly
Or
was wondering
unmute.
if Devin was just gonna shoot him as soon as he walked into the room. Or walked out of the room.
I mean, no.
I don't want to have the guards immediately attack
like-
us.
I mean, I do want to just kill everybody. Like the guards are right there, and like I don't want to fight the guards if I don't have to, because I had to waste a lot of bullets the last time I fought them.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, are you trying to like have us like? Are you letting him know that like we're with you or whatever? So like my question to you is like, what do you say to us when you see us next with the guy?
I want, when I walk out and I like go to grab my thing, I want to like do the little hand thing and be like, let's walk. And like I'm clearly talking to someone not in the room. And then when the chef comes out, I go, these two assisted in my arrival here, and they will assist in our departure as well.
Okay.
Did you get the salt?
I'm not. You go get salt.
Fine. Go get salt. I want salt.
Tell me a little about how long you were on the ship there, Ryfon and Dax.
Well,
How many trips did the ship take before it blew up?
Well, the puddle jumper was a new ship, but working with Zydo was all over.
Okay. I'll say that. I mean, I had been there for a bit, like not like definitely part of their security presence, or not like a lifer, but like not new either.
Okay. And Dax.
Like
I feel like Dax would have been new enough to the point where no one noticed he was incompetent in the role that he got, so he didn't get fired. So pretty new.
Okay, so so Shane's was a 10% chance. So I'm gonna do the same thing for Dax, and for Ryphon I'm gonna go 20.
okay.
So we'll do Dax first. Okay, so he does not recognize Dax. All right, doesn't recognize any of y'all. He just, like I said, comes out. He's got, his bag of spices. He's got a couple, food items kind of hanging from his mouth. He's having a big meal because he said fuck it. And then he's got his thing of knives, and he just nods. He says, "This is the crew, huh?"
Mm-hmm.
He laughs. He says, "Y'all need a chef?"
Use one.
Salt.
Kitchen's right there. Go grab your salt.
Yeah, he's like, I got it. I know right where it is. How much you want?
You got a bag.
Cover my body.
A bag of salt.
A bag of salt.
Yep, a sack of
Yeah.
salt.
Yeah, I don't know, like a 5-pound bag of salt later.
Sweet.
You're carrying that.
Yeah,
Dax, you're
I
carrying
could
the salt.
try.
I believe you can carry a 5-pound bag of salt.
All right.
All right. We walk towards the exit area, and once we find an area where where nobody's at, we shove him in a locker and shoot him.
Dax is getting flashbacks.
what's that?
Dax is getting flashbacks of being shoved in the locker.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you want to just like
I
basically
mean,
follow the
my
same,
character. Oh yeah.
right?
Like, we can walk into like an actual empty room instead of just shoving him in a locker to be like,
Yeah, well, this
wait in here for a minute.
over here is where the supplies are too. This is like right at the dock, and then therefore like the shipping and receiving area.
I don't know over here.
I
was.
want that
wasn't
bomb.
looking.
So let's head on over there.
Over here where the ship is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We go to where the ship is on the map.
Yeah. So, like, do you want to do anything in particular, or are you literally just like out of nowhere, the three of you are just like, ah, and then Devin shoots him, like, and it's over.
I mean, like, I could like hang back a little bit and then just like shoot him in the back. Like, obviously, I'm armed.
Yeah, I have a gun. You have a gun. One person in front, one person in behind. That's typically how armed transport would be. Like, someone to protect the front, someone to protect the back. So it wouldn't be weird to have a guy with a gun behind him,
Right.
and then just shoot him in the back.
Yeah, I mean, you do it. He did not see it coming. I had several chances for him to notice and catch you, but he's just
You're doing great.
Yeah, I mean, is he just walking and he hits the ground? Does he even have a chance to respond, or is it just the spices and the sandwich go everywhere and we just hear the thump of the body?
I want to say like the spices just go everywhere. And he's just like, you just get shot in the back unapologetically.
I would really much like it if he gets shot in the back, The spices go everywhere. I turn around and he just sees like an image of Metatron behind me to be like, "Oh yeah, you got fucking played."
God, guys are
You're like,
so evil.
I didn't lie to you. I wasn't here to kill you. I wasn't
Right.
going to kill you.
Right, yeah, it was just Metatron lurking over the top of him. Yeah. He just is like very quickly fades. He just like reaches for something and we'll never know because between him is the bag of spices and the knives, right? And he wasn't able to like do a branching path. He was just reaching forward. He passed.
So I'm gonna
What's that?
take the sandwich, stick it in my mouth, grab one of his knives, and start carving the rune stuff that we needed to do on the
Damn, right? Leave the body, take the cannoli.
body.
Yeah. I'm going to carve in those symbols that we need to carve in the body. Praise Metatron.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
that's what Dax was just saying. So the two of you get to work, sacrificing him and his body to your dark god.
I
As
also
you-
sacrificed his sandwich to my stomach.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, so let's get that bomb real quick.
Yeah, so
Got
for
sulfator, ammonia, potassium nitrate.
the shipping and receiving area is locked, mostly because there is sometimes a ship idling there. But there is a computer terminal out in front.
We can try the computer terminal, and when that fails, I have 2 ways to open a door.
I gesture to my educated friends and say, after you.
Right.
I will attempt to open the door.
Okay.
I can't open doors.
Oh,
Hey!
Shane's killing it today.
Right. No trouble. You've got the lockdown on the system at this point. The thing that is concerning to you, it looks as though the guards have regrouped, and you can see that there is just like this sort of very simplistic like messaging program that's just like updating all the security kiosks. And it looks as though they are doing a routine training exercise in and around the Lake Swan's little bachelor pad.
Might want
Are they after him or are they just after us?
to. Well, the camera definitely saw the Lake Swan help us. So, both.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if we need, but we probably need that key card to get off. So like,
Yeah.
we should
Could be
probably go
useful.
back and help them. If we want to leave easily, we should go back and help them.
We need to get that key card from the Lake Swan. But I want that bomb. Alright. Let's go help the Lake Swan.
Okay, so you're hooking it back towards them.
Yeah.
Okay. We can just open this right up with a combat then. And
Okay.
As long as Devin doesn't take up the whole hallway, I can try and shoot at them with my gun.
yeah. So I'm not gonna worry too much about exact scale. Right, y'all are just as you kind of round this corner over here, you're gonna see the guards and him getting into trouble. So
Okay. How many guards are there?
gotta put him out. Let's see. Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
That's a lot of guards.
yeah.
Oh no. There's too many guards.
I have faith in myself.
Uh,
Don't worry. I'm gonna help a little.
I'm gonna
You are.
panic.
Okay.
So it should just be a D10 plus agility, right, for initiative.
Maybe. Okay.
Agility. I'm just go
I will
click
roll
agility
that.
and take the 10 digit.
What's that?
Their little initiative button.
My agility? Oh, it's +6. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's an initiative button. Character sheet.
Is there?
Thought so.
There might be. Ah.
I don't see one. I'm just gonna.
There's a dodge and parry button, but I don't see initiative. Whatever.
I thought I saw one.
Woo! Our old Max.
Okay. So that's R D10 plus. Is my agility a 5? It is. 7.
All right. Shane, Riley, Devin, me. Lake Swan will just go at the bottom.
All right. We're here to shoot things up. So I'm going to start by shooting things up. I'm going to shoot gun at one of the guards. I miss.
You can re-roll. You got 2.
I do. I'll re-roll. Yeah, no, I'm not going to re-roll.
Okay.
Devin's going to be the one who does the actual damage, not me. So,
Okay.
like, you can consider my damage a bonus, not anything else.
Okay. So that'd be Riley.
Oh,
How many frag grenades did I get? I know I used one.
I think it was like 5 or something.
Alright, so I've got 4. I'll throw one of the frag grenades.
H is on 5.
Maybe this will work. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you just gotta roll to hit with your ranged.
Oh.
If I remember correctly.
Alright. So simple ranged.
That's enough.
Oh, you did it.
Woohoo!
I think it was a D6 plus something. And then I is the splash damage just the damage bonus? I feel like we used these once.
We definitely.
It's your combat bonus plus a D6 that explodes.
Nice.
I got incendiary throwing, vicious, and volatile. So it's a. Sorry, it was a D6.
Plus CB
Yeah.
bonus. CB modifier.
Ooh, I apologize, you cut out.
Plus the combat bonus modifier.
Plus D6 exclamation mark.
CB is 2. It's like
2. Yeah, it's probably nothing good. Alright.
Oh, damn!
7 damage.
Woo.
so. Is the threshold other one? Peril.
What'd you say?
Damage and peril threshold. I had to see what the other one. Okay. Yeah. That is enough to do one stage. It's just enough to put him from was it not on him not to imperiled? Unhindered to
Yeah.
imperiled. Yep. Does the first one. Cool. Yeah, so one of the guys just right throws him backwards, slams into a wall all bloody and starts coughing.
All right.
Excellent.
Can I hide behind some sort of cover?
Yeah, you can. I mean, eventually they're gonna press into the room, but yeah.
All right.
Okay. I will burst fire. Hold on. Okay, up to 3 foes.
How do I know what?
Okay. Starting with the one that Riley shot, I will full auto my LMG.
Nice.
So it's going to be minus 20. I can hit up to 3 people. So Shane's giving me a plus 10. Nailed it.
Nice.
And all 3 of them take 11 damage.
Okay. That is unfortunately not enough to do 2, but it is enough to do another 1. So he's 2 stages down. He's ignoring skill rank or first skill rank.
Yeah. I rolled a 5 on that D6. So,
Pretty good then.
yep.
Okay.
I have one quick question.
Yeah.
If I could. Because I'm at the ignore 1 skill rank. How does that go away again? Like long rest or
Yeah,
long,
you
for a
need
long period of time?
Yeah, you need to sleep in a safe location, and you can clear it. I think as long as you don't have an injury, it just goes away.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you get injured last game, or was that?
Yeah, we got both
was-
me and him got injured last game because we didn't have an oxygen mask.
Oh, right. Sucks.
Yep, but it's fine.
All right. They are all running into the room, right? And they're just flooding y'all. So everybody's taking 2. Okay, so 2 successes. Fail. 1 success and a crit fail. Nice. Let's see. So Riley, you got hit twice. Devin, you got
God.
missed both times. Shane, I will either roll on the complication chart, or you can just attack him because of his crit 100. What would you prefer?
I'll attack him.
Okay. Go ahead and you just get another shot as he's running in at you.
I hit,
Nice.
and I did
shit,
big
you did
damage.
Great damage.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
2. That's 2.
This is the best I've ever done with a gun.
It looks like you need to roll another d6 still too.
Does it?
No.
There's
If you
4
highlight the
plus 6
damage, it
plus
says
2.
in parentheses 6 plus 2. That was it rolling 2 dice.
Oh, the 2 is the second one.
Yeah, the 2 is the second one.
Okay, so the one that hit Riley is getting does a 5 do anything to your damage threshold?
Trying to find the damage threshold. Where are you at?
The right side. It really shouldn't be. It's pretty small. The 8 might though.
Oh, he has a 5.
Oh shit.
You can attempt. What is he hitting with? So you
They're
can attempt-
they're bitey truncheons. They got
You can
sticks.
attempt to parry,
Yep.
I guess.
A parry.
Yeah, so push that parry button. And
Damn.
Da-da!
What? How is this different? How is peril different from damage?
What's
Whatever.
that?
parry is mental.
Oh, okay. So I have nothing on the damage track, but I have stuff on the peril track.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
we haven't done as much combat, so that's probably why.
Okay.
But yeah, you should figure it out. It's a drive stat. I think you look at 2 things, and if you have any armor, or it's like a base plus something. I don't 100% remember. I'd have to go back in the character sheet. Okay. So the parry didn't work. Which stinks a little for you. So you were at stage 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go right down. You're ignoring 1, 2, and 3, but you're not down yet.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh no, wait, those are separate things. Excuse me. Excuse me. Go back up to yeah. Sorry, you were at ignore 1 for that one. All the way down here in your damage. So you were unharmed from damage. Or was I doing damage? It was just in the wrong spot.
He should be at, if he had no damage, he should be at moderately wounded now. If
Yeah.
He took 2 wounds.
Yeah, I just don't remember. Yeah, we'll just treat it like that. Cool. That's good though, because I have a thing that happens at seriously wounded, but you're not there yet. The other one, Shane, do you want to try parrying?
I might as well.
Okay, go ahead.
I parried. I don't know what that means.
I think
I mean,
you
you
just
take no
stop.
damage.
Yeah, I think you just stop it.
Oh yeah, I take out my knife and block his whatever it is.
Yeah.
I say knife, but it's a shiv. They're slightly different.
Cool. Yeah. So they have flooded the halls. Right. They're like literally like leaping down the halls sideways and everything. And the Lake Swan is like cowering, right? You just hear him screaming. He's like, "Oh, bless you. I knew I found the right people. I knew I found good people. Oh, I'll get you. I'm sorry, Toad. I'm gonna abandon you here. I have to save them. You're useless in a fight." And you just hear Toad like, "What the fuck?"
What's happening?
You also see Dax getting beaten to death.
Yeah,
too.
Dax
Also
is a
useless
little
in
bit getting beat to death. So we're back at the top.
So that's Shane?
It's me.
Yeah.
Can I still shoot at them even though they're right next to me?
I don't remember if there's a penalty or not. So I'm gonna assume a -10 right now.
According to the rules of Zweihander, you can only shoot in melee if your gun has the black powder quality. But I feel like I looked pretty good through the gun rules of Dark Astral, and I didn't see anything about that.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna say -10,
yeah,
but otherwise I'm fine with it.
Alright. -10. Shoot the gun at the guy who's most injured.
Yeah.
And I miss.
you can
Well,
reroll.
I'm gonna reroll this time.
yeah.
'Cause I feel like it might be helpful. Still missed.
Damn it. Yeah.
We tried.
I'm trying my hardest,
Right?
but I'm not good with gun.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
That's all I can do. Quick, throw a grenade on top of us.
Hell no.
Yeah, will that hurt us?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
but it will be funny.
I don't know these things.
You're not a wizard. You can't stop us from being exploded. And even if you were a wizard, I don't know if you can.
All right. Well, so I can just step back a little bit and get better with a better shot.
I think it's an extra AP to not get attacked. So you can, but then if they attack you in melee, you won't be able to parry.
All right. I guess I'll just start swinging my shiv and freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit,
You
you
shivved
hit.
him.
Oh my
And
God.
2 damage.
It worked.
Riley
Damn. That's enough.
nailed it.
That's enough. Good job. That's 2. Yeah,
Dax
so
is just like completely apart, just freaking out with the shiv.
yeah, there's a famous RPG section in Unknown Armies that congratulates the winner of a knife fight as the one who gets to die on the ride to the hospital, as opposed to in the street. And Dax does a really good job of showing us that is true, because even an unskilled opponent. The other thing I like about knives in that is you always do 1 damage, because swinging a knife is just dangerous. So that's cool. Yeah. We have a great moment. Dax under pressure, just lashing out wildly.
Oh, my gun can never inflict grievous injuries.
Yeah, the traits are a little tricky in this. You gotta make sure you look them up.
It's
But-
fine. I didn't do enough damage to do that. But
Yeah, but I mean, you can still kill things. You know what I mean? It just still happens.
yeah.
I was also gonna say this ship has that fast quality too. So whatever foe is struck by weapons.
Oh, nice. I haven't even been
this
rolling it
quality,
for
they
him.
suffer
I've
minus
just been
10
having them attack. Or yeah.
Okay.
So cool. Yeah. So he drops down 2, which is really good. And then Devin, you're up.
Oh,
I am going to.
my gun uses AB instead of CB for combat damage.
I'm going to not full auto. I'm going to burst fire. I don't know. Whichever one is more damaged on me. I don't know if either one of them have any damage.
Yeah, I think there's at least one that still has some splash damage, and then obviously if you wanted to, you can aim at Riley's that has a lot of damage on it.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
And because Shane is in combat, I get 10.
Yeah, you get a -10 though because they're melee with you.
I get a -10 also?
Yeah.
Because it's melee? Okay. So that nulls me out to -10.
Yeah, that's the only thing important I have to pay
Did it
attention.
roll?
No, but it could be delayed. And maybe not.
0. All right. Submit.
Nice.
That's a hit.
I'll do it.
However, that's actually 2 more, so it's a 13. Burst fire adds the 10 digit to the damage die.
Nice. So that's
Ooh.
another 2. And you were attacking the one that was on Riley?
The one that's on Riley, he's going to take 13 damage.
Yeah, he is a rat-smelling splatter mark across the wall.
Yeah, and that is where I'm going to end my turn, leaving me with 1 lightning reflex AP and then 1 just regular AP, so I can dodge or parry twice.
Nice. All right, so we've got 2 on chain. 1 hit, 1 miss. You can try parrying if you want. 7.
I'm gonna try parrying.
1. Oh no, 2 hits.
2 hits.
Yep.
I missed my parry.
They need 65. Okay. And then only 1 on Riley.
Oh boy.
It is a hit though, so let me know if you want to parry.
I will attempt to parry.
Shane, got some damage coming your way.
That's yeah.
That's
12.
moderately wounded.
Yeah, 12 for Shane. Devin, how did your parries go?
Do I have any situational modifiers for this?
Not that I'm aware of.
My parries are parry 1. Made it. Parry 2.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Okay. And then last but not least, Riley. Wow. It was Shane's round to get beat up. Nice.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do like the whole war of attrition thing. So I think with that they inflict some damage, but you know y'all are pretty coordinated enough to be able to drive them off and get them out of here. I will say right now, I'm gonna flip a coin on if 1 or 2 escape. You can keep chasing them if you want to, though. But I'm just gonna set up another scene. Okay, so there's only one that manages to like dodge out of the way enough to start running. So it's gonna head back kind of the way you all came from, right? It goes down, right?
Okay.
That's fine. We don't need to chase after them.
I'm upset.
We got bigger things to do.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab the Swan Lake.
Yeah, hold on. So no one's chasing him. Good. That's fine. Right as that's happening, and that's probably why it uses, right, and why it gets away. The lake swan cries out in pain, making a awful squawking noise. And then there is a thin trail of blood coming from his bachelor pad.
Oh no, the Swan.
Should totally murder him.
We should go and check on him.
Yeah, we should try and heal him. If anyone is trained in
We need the
healing.
pass. We just need the pass. Just grab the pass.
Yeah, I suppose we just need the pass.
Heal? You need to be trained in heal to use it.
Yeah. None of us are, any sort of meta.
I'm a soldier, not a doctor, damn it.
Yeah.
I hurt people, not heal them.
You come around the corner and Toad's got his like little typing thingy, little etch a sketch, and he's bashed the lake swan's face in. You're not sure if he's dead or not. It's very messy though.
Oh, the Toad did this.
I'm unsurprised.
Yeah, of course.
The lake
He
swan
just
betrayed the
yelled
toad.
and-
Yeah. He's just
Yeah.
on top of him, snarling, and like look, currently the lake swan's hands twitching a little. You're not sure, if he's actually there or not though.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So I'm gonna look at the Toad
Yeah.
and say, "You got the pass?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he flops back, right? Leaving the typewriter in the face of the lake swan. He's just yeah, it's up on the table.
We're helping whoever has the pass.
I will grab the pass, I guess.
Okay.
I'll eyeball him. Like, what's his move here?
Toad?
Yeah, like what's his move here?
Yeah, he just sort of looks at you and says, he's out of breath, right? He's like, I assume his original deal stands. 4 people.
Yep.
You have
I'll
the
grab
pass.
the pass and say, "Pass 4 people off this planet."
He nods. This is very good. Not getting left here. Idiot!
Not gonna get left here with what?
That idiot. I've given him some of my best years, trying to keep him safe. I didn't even do anything wrong. He dragged me here to make his life easier.
Why did he do that?
This is a rich fucking noble. He was a spoiled brat.
What got him sent here?
Tax evasion.
That gets him all the time.
He says if he had listened to me, he wouldn't have.
Of course not. Yeah. Governments need their money. You can kill somebody, they can care less, but you don't give them your money. That's it.
Yeah, Toad's like covered in blood, like down the face, and he's like wiped a little bit, but his hands got blood, so it just like smeared it, right? And he's got like, he definitely, you know, what is it, the Frog and the Toad, the little comics.
Yeah.
The Toad has like a flat, ugly brown suit. It's exactly what this guy has. Just this like fucking ugly brown suit, and he just like fixes his cufflinks. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Although there is some irony in being imprisoned for something that you heard really no part of, and then now killing someone in prison, but then breaking out. Yeah, it's weird.
So anyways, we're gonna go.
Yeah, we need to. You can follow us. We need to get to the
We're going to shipping and receiving.
shipping and receiving.
Oh,
yeah.
good. The docking bay. That's where your ship is. Yes, that makes sense. Hold on. I just need to grab a few things.
I want to like actually message my dudes on the ship and be like, "Hey, have you figured out any way to land at shipping and receiving? If not, see if you can. We'll be in there in a moment.
Right.
If you can't, we'll find a ship. It's what we do.
Yeah, you have like a phone, right? You have a little iPad.
Yeah, I got a little iPad.
It just like bloops, and it's your dudes, and they've just got like, hold on, because they just take a photo of just like a bundle of rope, and they're just like, it's just a photo of one of them holding the bundle of rope.
They're like, I can grab it, guys. Right. I'll like lean over your shoulder, Decker. They're like, can't they just land on the pad? Like, it'll be like 2 minutes. Like, tell them to get ready. And then we'll just like run it real quick.
I'm going to send them back a message and be like, how close can you get with that rope? Like,
right. And they're like, honestly, we didn't think you'd go for it.
I didn't expect you to be able to land. That's kind of why we jumped out of the thing. So
right, yeah. You just see.
Right, I'll be like,
sorry.
What? I'm gonna say the second. I'm like, we're basically immortal. I was like, I wanted to see how immortal.
Yeah, you can see both of them typing, but like they're not sending a message.
They're like, oh boy, they're mad.
Yeah.
I'll just like put my tablet away until I get the buzz of a message.
Right.
All right. They're gonna say something eventually, but they just try to get the right way to say it. That could take a while.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to say no in a way that.
How do we tell our boss he's an idiot?
Yeah, right.
Oh, like,
Okay, so I don't want to advance the plot too much further than that. So you want to go see the bomb?
I want to set us up the bomb, please.
Okay, so do you want to, like, what is your goal with this bomb? Like, blow up this station or take it with you?
Yeah. Can I do both?
No, there's one bomb.
There's one bomb.
I want to look at the bomb first. I want to know how big of an explosion we're talking.
Sure. So when you get there, you see, like on top of like all the other like supplies and stuff, and like the part of the normal requisition, which you're welcome to take if you can figure out a way to take it. There are two very large. Honestly, they don't look like pipes. Like, because at first you're like, oh, weird ass like pipe bombs. But it honestly looks more like a it's like a containment. It's like a sensory deprivation chamber, but like with a glass, you know what I mean, like setup. So it's like a hot tub with like a glass dome on the top of it, and then a pallet with like a space pallet with all of the stuff like measured out properly for you.
Do either of you have alchemy training?
Which
would be the closest?
I have education and tradecraft, but not alchemy.
Yeah, just same.
Unfortunately, our class doesn't give us alchemy.
I knew I should have taken warfare.
Yeah.
Can I roll a... I've not trained any of these.
Can I make
Can I make a gamble roll?
Oh yeah, you could definitely make a gamble roll. Like 60% of the time the bomb works. Put it all on black.
Let us
I wanna
do something.
actually go back to the computer and see how frequently the supply ship lands. To see like when the next one's gonna be.
Yeah, it looks like it's quarterly.
That's too long. We can't wait that long.
How
Yeah.
far into the quarter are we?
I mean, they haven't even cleared this one, so like a week.
Oh, bastards.
Toad comes up behind you. He's like, what are y'all doing with that?
Oh, it was here when we got here.
You're not trying to blow the place up?
No one's saying that yet.
I have no response to that. I haven't decided yet.
Gotcha. He goes, and Dave doesn't know shit about blowing stuff up. Weird, right? But he's like,
That's right.
he's like,
That's what the government needs to know.
yeah. He points to something. He's like, well, that containment, that's not really going to do a good job. And he goes over and he like grabs the shipping manifest. He's like, you're not going to get as much yield as you should, which you actually want to do. And then he starts like, he ends it with, and then that's functionally napalm.
You're hired.
Yeah. Got a new crew.
Yeah, he nods. He says, all right, cool. This is working out.
Yep. So our ship is going to do a flyby.
It's okay.
And like, I give like a little nod and be like, so how strong are your hands?
Yeah. I think that's probably unless anybody has like a scene, a one-liner, or a question. I think that's probably it. He goes and gets, the space pallet jack to get, your shit where you want it to be. Dude's not afraid of working. He just, is hoping to not be killed or left for dead. So we'll see what happens when Josh shows up next game.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that was good.
Anybody got a question, one-liner, final scene, or we like that? How strong are your hands? He's like putting up the pallet jack.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
All we gotta do is just build a big ass staircase and walk up the top of it, and then just grab the ship.
They're hanging a rope.
Yeah, we can grab the rope at the top of the staircase.
Okay, Deca, you pick me up, and then I'll pick you up.
And then we're floating, and then you pick me up again.
Yeah, and then through the power of helping.
We just need to confuse gravity.
Yep. We need to find a way to go up while our ship goes sideways.
All right. Who gets MVP for the night?
Shane.
I'm the MVP.
Yeah.
Shane rolled the most and failed the least.
Yeah, it's Shane. Toad tried, but it's definitely Shane. All right. Who was most evil?
I shot a guy in the back.
After Shane
I got a
lied
guy
to
who
him?
can. I tricked a guy so he could get shot in the back.
Thoroughly, damn.
I stole the sandwich.
That means nothing.
Damn.
From his mouth.
It's the most evil thing that Dex has ever
from his
done.
mouth.
I'm gonna say Shane also most evil. Using the power of bureaumancy to be technically correct about things, and also leading someone to their death.
Yeah, I think this is a very good Shane night. Lots of evil and murder.
I did great.
But
The best I've done the entire game.
but Dax, that was fucked up, man. You take a man's sandwich.
Yeah.
Stole a chef's sandwich.
All right, from his
Cold lips.
dead mouth.
From his warm lips.
That's true. They were.
I didn't even use my hands to steal it.
You used your tongue.
Just like,
Oh, that's awesome. Well, as always, just want to thank Danny Fox and Adam Rose for letting us hang out on the channel and run Dark Astral. Chat, thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully you had a good time. I triggered the socials if you want to join either you could subscribe to YouTube or here. Join the Discord or follow them on Twitter. You can also find us. We're on Twitter as well. That got triggered just afterwards. And if you are interested in playing Dark Astral, there's a link as well.
oh, yeah.
I think with that, we're going to get out of here.
Alrighty.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
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 Bye.